Hello everyone, this is Bryant with sfotsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Over Texas. We're here at Six Flags Over Texas for a very special event, which is the Coasting for Kids fundraiser. Coasting for Kids is a fundraiser that goes to various theme parks throughout the summer. I believe they have events from now through the beginning of September. And the goal is to raise money for the Give Kids the World Village. Now, the Give Kids the World Village is located in Florida, and what they do is they provide special cost-free visits to that area for critically ill children and their families. So these families get to go to the Give Kids the World Village, cost-free. The kids get to forget about the troubles that they're dealing with at the moment and try to have fun like a kid is supposed to do. So we're very excited to be here, and we're very thankful to you all who have donated to this cause. Also, a huge thank you to Six Flags Over Texas for hosting this event. Now, Give Kids the World Village is kind of centered around kids who want to go to, like Disney World, Universal Orlando, all of those parks over there. But the village does have its own set of attractions and things to do. Kids are not told no at Give Kids the World Village, and if you know anything about Give Kids the World, one of the big things is that kids are allowed to eat ice cream for breakfast. On top of that, there are all kinds of rides and attractions that were donated by ride manufacturers, by Universal, Disney. So you have all kinds of flat rides that Zamperla custom designed to allow for wheelchairs and accessibility. And it's just a really cool place all around. If you want to know more about Give Kids the World, then go to the link in our description below. On the flip side of that, because we are here at Six Flags Over Texas, we're going to check out all of the other things going on here. So after the Coasting for Kids fundraiser, we will go check out the new Dino off-road adventure, which is now open. We'll check out other construction around the park and just see how things are going as the summer moves on. So without any further ado, we're gonna head into the park and we're gonna do some coasting for kids. All right, we are all checked in. Met Ken here with Give Kids the World, getting everybody all checked in, and then we'll head into the park. Now, one of the things that I said is that if you donated over $50, then we would give you a personal shout out. So as the video goes on, be ready for your shout out, because I'm dishing them out. And then of course, if you donated at least $20, stay tuned for the credits, because I am going to acknowledge you there. And then we'll talk about some of the other things I got myself into during this fundraiser. And it is a beautiful morning here at Six Flags Over Texas. One of the perks of the Coasting for Kids fundraiser is you get to come in before everybody else. But our first stop is actually going to be over to the left, because we have ERT on New Texas Giant, Titan, and Sidewinder. Now, as we head down to the ERT, the first person I want to give a huge thank you to is John Orsini. He raised $100 for us here for this Coasting for Kids fundraiser, and it is greatly appreciated. Thank you a ton, John. Thank you for supporting this awesome cause. So one of the great things about these Coasting for Kids events is every now and then you get to meet a child who has been to Give Kids the World and experienced it. We are going to talk to the American coaster enthusiasts and one of those kids who did give Kids the World.
Hey everybody, my name's Chip Sisko and I'm an assistant regional rep with A South Central, and welcome to our Coasting for Kids Summer Diversion Tour fundraiser with our friends at Give Kids the World Village here at Six Flags Over Texas. And I'm here with Hannah, who is an alumni of the village. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Hannah. How old are you?
I'm 17. I live in the Fort Worth area, and I was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disease that got me to go to Give Kids the World.
And we are so happy you're here. And since you were at the village, you remember what was your favorite parts? What made you smile the most when you got that chance to be a kid for a week?
It was definitely the theme nights. Those were so much fun. And then the rides where you were able to put your wheelchair in and ride around. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and I hadn't seen anything like that. And a lot of things. It was just all around one of the most perfect places ever. I always want to go back.
Awesome.
The next individual that we want to give a huge thank you to is Jeffrey Siebert. And y'all probably know Jeffrey. He's the president of Six Flags Fiesta Texas. And Jeffrey donated $50 to our Give Kids the World Coasting for Kids fundraiser. Much appreciated, Jeffrey. But make sure y'all go to Fiesta Texas for their Coasting for Kids event later in July. I will have a link to that fundraiser in the description below. The final person we want to give a shout out to, last but certainly not least, is Joseph Sizza with the American Coaster Enthusiasts. He also donated over $50 to this cause. Joseph has participated in several Coasting for Kids events. He's on the ACE board, and it's great to have his support. And next up on our adventure for Coasting for Kids, we're going to head back to the picnic pavilions over by Titan, where the park is giving us a lunch and some kind of behind-the-scenes presentation that I'm not super sure what it's about, but it's probably about the new Dino off-road adventure ride, but we'll see if there's any other surprises.
July 27th for Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and in 2 weeks we go to Richland and Iowa, and then the following week Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. So a lot of great parks. We really did fundraising for the village. One thing that we're very proud about at Give Kids the World is every dollar that you donate, 98 cents of that dollar goes directly back into the mission. So we're only taking about 2 cents into the operation. So 98 cents goes back into fulfilling all the wishes that you experience and future wishes to come at Give Kids the World. We're about to turn 40 in 2 years, so we're very, very proud of that.
Charles, I'm the Senior Director here at Six Flags Over Texas in Hurricane Harbor, Arlington. I oversee maintenance, construction operations, entertainment, and information systems for our 2 properties. I'm going to talk a little bit about, well, first of all, Give Kids the World is one of my favorite organizations, period. When I was an ambassador for IAPA out in Orlando every year, I got to volunteer at least one night for those couple of years at the property down there in Orlando. Usually it was right before Christmas, so we were like decorating pavilions and different things for the holiday. I definitely feel for the organization and believe in its mission, so I appreciate everybody's participation. The old antique car ride up here in the Texas area. We added a new fleet of vehicles. We bought, well, in total we bought 17. We only have 10 right now of new cars. Cool thing was it for the enthusiasts in the group. The cars are based on the old Aero blueprints, and so the cars are very similar in nature to the original fleet of cars. Then we added 15 dinosaurs. Some of them are kind of small, like the Raptors and the Ankylosaur are kind of on the small side. The biggest one is the T-Rex. The T-Rex is longer than a school bus. I think he's just over 35 feet tall, and he definitely weighs over 12,000 pounds. So he's a big guy. And all of them, obviously, are animatronic. Every single one has movement anywhere from 3 to 7, I want to say. So 7, the Dilophosaur, I think, has 7 different features, from anywhere from eyes moving to breathing to the mouth opening and closing. We're adding 2 new rides, and we're doing a little bit of facelift out there. That'll be opening hopefully in the first part of July. And then we have some other things that we're working on for Fright Fest, which we haven't announced yet, but they're pretty cool. And then some super long-term projects for next year and the year after. So always planning, plotting. Any hints? Nothing that I can give you at this time. The Fright Fest stuff, though, should be coming out in the next 2 weeks. I want to say it's like July 7th or 8th. We're planning to do an announcement on what the park will be doing for Fright Fest.
And right here next to New Texas Giant, you have the entrance to Dino Off-Road Adventure. Got a fun little photo op here to match the photo op that's up front. They've done a little minor theming to the little Q house. And you can see that dinosaur in action. Oh my goodness. Now they did get new cars over here. So you can see one of those new cars. Very reminiscent of the Chaparral car, but a little bit of a different design. As they zoom on by. Going right past that ginormous dinosaur. Oh my goodness. As you move along, they have this very fun T-Rex viewing area. They kind of repurposed the old queue. Oh my goodness. And now these people over here, they've got to deal with the ginormous T-Rex. You actually get 2 views of this because you also have people coming through this way as well. And they get to experience the T-Rex twice. Massive. Oh, look at him. He's like, I gotta reach this, but I can't because my arms are so small. So one of the great things about the all-new Dino Off-Road Adventure is that this fountain, which I don't know if I've ever seen work, is working now. And that's a really cool, you know, addition to getting this new ride. Of course, this is the back turnaround, and you've got these real fun dinosaurs over here. All right, now that we've shown you a little bit around the ride, let's actually show you some shots of the on-ride of Dino Off-Road Adventure. Now, just right across from Dino Off-Road Adventure, you have Bubba's Texas-sized hot dogs. And right now, to celebrate the opening of the ride, they do have some limited time food offerings. So we've got loaded Dino Nuggets topped with cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce, served with fries. You've got the Dino Dog with chili, lava cheese, and Dino Nuggets. Or you can get the Dino Dig Jar, which is like your layered chocolate pudding, crushed Oreos, fudge brownie, dinosaur candy bones. That's looking real good. So a very nice little presentation from the operations director, Charles, and shed a little bit of light on what we've got going on back here in Bugs Bunny Boomtown. So we have wrapped our way around. This is going to be a short in-park visit. We had a lot of fun with Coasting for Kids, and we're going to just do a quick update and then head out. It is nice and warm, but sounds like we can expect a lot of these rides to open very beginning of July. So just around the corner. But let's see what they got going on back here. They have done some other enhancements in this area to kind of clean it up a little bit too. We'll see how much we can actually see. Well, right off the bat, as we come up here, you'll see that Wile E. Coyote's Grand Canyon Blaster got a paint job, and it is looking very snazzy. Is that what the ride looked like when it opened? I don't even remember, but very vibrant, looks great, and you know, 2 brand new rides next to it. It's going to make a big difference having this repainted. Got a little bit of a smaller camera on hand today, and you'll notice that Daffy Duck Bucket Blasters is for the most part installed, and they're still working away on getting the tower, Sylvester and Tweety Pounce and Bounce, ready. Made it a little bit easier to see the new rides from the front gate via the construction fence, and they are hard at work on Sylvester and Tweety Pounce and Bounce back there. You can see the lift where they are, I assume, probably working on electrical and maybe the hydraulic components. But like they said, hopefully beginning of July these will open. Popped it down over more into the USA section where Aquaman Power Wave is. Just pointing out that they've got 2 boats running, which means this capacity is as maxed out as possible, and whew, it is hot, so very tempting. And work on the all-new Boomtown bar has really moved along since our last visit. We've actually got a whole roof structure on this thing. We will have to go around, see if we can get a better angle at this. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a very massive shaded area when it's all said and done. Some of the construction walls actually opened up since we've been here. Come around to the side, you can get a really good view of this new structure. Quick look at it from the other side. Very big piece going right on the side of Macho Nacho here. All right, I think we're going to actually probably head out. Like I said, been here for a while, having a really fun time with Give Kids the World, Coasting for Kids, but I'm getting nice and hot. It is a very warm day. We've stopped off here in Six Flags Universe on our way out. I love this brand new Six Flags Over Texas branded shirt with the Looney Tunes on it. These are running $21.99. They do have a plethora of colors. I really like this blue one and the cream one. These are a lot of fun. And over on the other side of Six Flags Universe, another really well themed park specific shirt. You can see maybe this is like the 4th of July shirt, but all kinds of Six Flags Over Texas related rides on here. And this one is $19.99. Really like this one. And we were just there inside Six Flags Universe. As we start to make our way out of the park, you'll notice that right next to the brand new My Six Flags photo is a new location for VIP sales and service. All right, everyone, that does it for this visit to Six Flags Over Texas. You can probably tell by my face, it is a nice, hot summer day here. So if you're coming out, put on the sunscreen, drink water before you come, and make sure you take breaks. If you're starting to feel weird, just take a break, sit down. Plenty of shade in this park. Huge thank you to Six Flags Over Texas and Give Kids the World for putting on the Coasting for Kids fundraiser. We had a great time, And you know, when you raise money and you come to these events, you get the exclusive ride time, you get we got the chat with the operations director Charles, we got a full lunch with drinks, and of course the money that you all have donated to this cause goes to the Give Kids the World's Village for those cost-free vacations for those children. There are many more Coasting for Kids events coming up, so if you want to donate or if you want to participate, which you can definitely do, then go to the link in our description to the Coasting for Kids website. It'll show you the dates and locations of the next Coasting for Kids events. It looks like for our brand new Bugs Bunny Boomtown rides, Daffy Duck Bucket Blasters, and Sylvester and Tweety Pounce and Bounce, the projected opening date is the beginning of July, so I'm assuming they might be trying to get those ready for July 4th. We'll have to wait and see. They look like they're getting real close. And you all have probably noticed that the operating schedule for Six Flags Over Texas and Hurricane Harbor Arlington has changed. Since our last video, they are, once July rolls around, they're not going to be closed on Tuesdays. That is also when the merger with Cedar Fair is supposed to be official. So I think we're going to start seeing some things change as time goes on. If y'all have any questions about Six Flags Over Texas, visit sfotsource.com. That is our full guide to the park. Also, do not hesitate to ask us in the comments below. One other thing though, because of y'all's donations, I have to ride a trapdoor body slide somewhere. Now, I know SeaWorld San Antonio they should theoretically allow me to film on the trapdoor slide there, Ihu's Breakaway Falls. But I do want to know in the comments below, are there any other places in Texas in the DFW area where trapdoor slides allow you to film? Because that would be a little bit easier for me. But either way, we're going to have to fulfill that obligation due to your donations. We thank y'all for watching. Take care. We'll see you on our next theme park adventure.